Now let's go ahead and delete most of what we have here. So zoom extents first, and we're going to click save as. Oh, before that, let's just save it first. So just click save once and wait for the catching to finish, and the word saving should finish be also until it goes back to save. Make sure that you don't close your Chromebook while it's still saving, or you might lose your files. Okay, so now that we saved it, we're going to now save it as, and then when you start your drawing in Google Drive, it will always go to Google Drive. Anyway, we're going to put in our last name and then put the word stamp on it. Okay, Melendez stamp. Don't put any space on it. You can put an underscore between your last name and the word stamp. So Melendez stamp, and I'm gonna click save. So again, it'll say catching, it'll say saving, and you have to wait until it's saved before you can do anything. And what I wanted to do now is I wanted to delete all of the parts that I don't want to see. So like this one here, okay, and then put check mark. I only want this as my stamp, so I don't want this. So I erase. Okay, I don't want these two also. So I'm going to select. I can pre-select. This is called pre-selecting. Before you even click a command or a tool, you pre-select. And then last is, you see this X and Y symbol here? That's your, this is called your 00, or your origin. We're going to move the stamp over here. So we're going to use the move tool. And then we are going to select this whole thing. Press check. And then we're going to move it somewhere here in the center. It doesn't matter exactly where. We just want to move it very close to the center or the origin. There you go. And then zoom extents. And then you can zoom out a little bit. Again, sometimes because this AutoCAD Web goes through the internet, you might see that the solid sometimes will disappear. And then once you've erased everything, you just click save, and it'll save as your last name and stamp. Okay, and we're gonna use this later in future projects. Okay, so our new lesson for the day, other than that one, is making measure drawings. Okay, so when you want to, let's say, make a measure drawing, you're going to make, let's say, a rectangle. So you click draw, and then click here your rectangle tool, and then I can click anywhere on the screen. So I can click here, and then I can drag, and then I can click, and that makes a rectangle. Okay, so that's how to make a rectangle. But this rectangle, we don't know the measurements. If you wanted to make a rectangle that has an exact measurement, you click your draw, you click rectangle, you click where to start. Okay, and then what you do is you press your length, or you type in your length. So I want it to be 11. Okay, and then I press tab, and then the next thing it's going to ask me is what is now the height. So 11 is my length, and the height is going to be 8.5, and then press enter. Okay, and then the rectangle was drawn, but because I want it to be 8.5, 11 by 8.5, it's really small, and it's over here. Okay, so this is 11, and that's 8.5, so it's really small. So that means that our stamp is really big. So if I zoom extents, it's really big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase this rectangle, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna scale this down, scale this down. So scale is this button over here. I'm going to select this, and I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to point somewhere in here in the center, and I'm going to type in a small number, 0.001. So that's gonna be 1,000. Okay, so I press enter, then my drawing will be really, really small. There's my drawing. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have my rectangle here. So I'm gonna zoom here, and I'm going to move my rectangle, and I'm going to move this, check here, select here, zoom out until I see my X and Y. Go over here, but don't pick zoom in first. Okay, pan, and we're gonna put that inside that rectangle. Okay, there you go. And then I wanted to put this whole thing, so I'm gonna move again. I'm going to select the whole thing, check, and I'm going to select this corner, and then I'll put that at this origin. Select that, then I'm zoom extents, and there it is. So this rectangle is now exactly 8.5 by 11, and the stamp is smaller because it fits my 8.5 by 11. So that's how you can create measured rectangles. You click draw, clicks here, select where to start, press your or type your length 11, press tab, and then 8.5, and then press enter. It will create for you an exact rectangle that's measured 11 by 8.5. Okay, so let's do that. Make a rectangle. It's going to be too small, and then scale down your stamp, move your rectangle and your stamp together here close to the X and Y. All right, do that. Click save as and save this to a new name. And wait for saving to finish. Okay.